What's up, you guys? Welcome to a new video. This is going to be my 7-inch collection, and yeah, well, let's get started. This is my latest arrival, is Urgahal with Death is Complete. What I really love about this package is that you have a title on the spine and the really cool simplistic satanic artwork. This comes on a red 7-inch vinyl. Really cool stuff. I have been getting into Urgal more and more, and I seem to notice that nobody really talks about Urgal. However, they make some really awesome stuff. Some raw black metal, if you're wondering. Next up, a Valst with, let me check. It has been a while since I've opened these things. Revenant War, and it's just like this. Amazing stuff. Released by Unholy Prophecies. I got limited to 500 copies, 358, and this one is on a white. And I really love the old school feeling it has with the red logo and white. And I believe the artwork is from the well-known guy Mark Riddick, if I'm not mistaken. And if you don't know a Valst is a let's say brutal death metal meets a tad of grindcore from Spain, if I'm not mistaken. And with this 7-inch you get a interview with the band members. So a really cool addition to my collection of 7-inches, and I really didn't expect that I had this much 7-inches, because I don't collect them, but they'll come in handy sometimes. Black Volvo with their self-titled Black Volvo album. It's a band from an old friend of mine, and it's stoner rock with some hardcore influences. Really decent stuff. Comes on a goldish gray color. And yeah, I like the artwork. Just fold out with nothing inside, no lyrics, no nothing. So yeah, that was Black Volvo with Black Volvo, if I'm not mistaken. So to get this back into. Okay, this is the next one. This is Darkida, Begotten Sun, and I believe this is Non-Slaughter with Civil Dreams. Most of these I got in from a very cheap distro, and when I was young I was ordering this from it and didn't know what it was. But Darkida is, if I'm not mistaken, old school death metal, and Non-Slaughter is grindcore. And this is the 7-inch vinyl, the Darkida side and the Non-Slaughter side. The artwork and now the track listing and the thanks list, lyrics. So yeah, I still have these from a order I used to put out through Dying Sun Records, if I'm not mistaken, from the Netherlands. And these were really cheap, and I was like, yeah, metal, and I need as much metal in my collection and much unknown metal, and this doesn't get into it. But I ordered from that store many times, and I've got some black metal from them as well. This really doesn't get... fuck it. I'll do it later. And I ordered from that label, and I ordered also this. This is, let's see, Eternal Frost with Das Ende. Really surprised me how good the quality was on this one, because it is, yeah, not that good of black metal, but fairly decent. And after listening for a few times, I will say it's a decent collection item to have. This is red with, yeah, if I look through it, it looks purple, but let's say it's red. And it comes with some pictures, flyers, passage notes, track listing, thank yous, some old pictures, some really cool stuff from Eternal Frost. I don't know them, but this was also in that lot I bought from Dying Sun Records, and I still need to listen to this one more often. As you may have noticed, I've been tuning down a little bit on YouTube videos because I work my butt off right now, and I'm always tired. So, but now I've got some time, and to show you Funeral Winds with Sekhmet, 7 Arrows, Knife and Flame. It's the backside. If you don't know Funeral Winds, it's a Dutch black metal band. The logo. Really cool stuff. I really love this simplistic logo, but it looks so old school. Yeah, really cool stuff. I love it. And this one has been on my want list for a time, and I finally bought it a few months ago even. Songs on the back, the lyrics in the inside with cold pictures. Funeral Wind, a Dutch black metal band, an old Dutch black metal band, which has released many stuff. Next up, Pax Mortis with A World of Thieves. This one was also in that lot I bought from the Dying Sun Records when I didn't know much about these bands. And this one also needs to be listened to more often. These are the lyrics. What I really loved is the artwork. It looks really old school and yeah, really cool. And the back side of the jacket, and here it comes on a blood red vinyl, side A and side B. And this is, if I can remember, also black metal, because Dying Sun Records has a lot of black metal. And yeah, from my top of my head, this one has been a cool add to my collection. And if my fucking record player starts working again, I'll give most of my 7 inches a whole spin again. Next up, old school death metal with Revel in Flesh and Revolting. Revolting. Really awesome artwork. And this is just old school death metal at its best. If you don't know Revel in Flesh, if I'm not mistaken, Revel in Flesh is from Germany, and Revolting is from Sweden, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, it's from Sweden. And they both make awesome old school death metal. and this one has got some spins, and I can really recommend it if you like old school death metal. Get back into it. Yes. Next up, Purgatory with Psychopulsia Sexuals or something like that. Don't know why I got this. Probably will give it away or something, because I also ordered it from that lot, and the only reason why, because it is blue, and I will see the name pop up more and more often, because I think the band is brought back together, or they're touring or something. Some passage notes, backside, front cover of people making love, I wanted to say, but that's not love. Put it back. And next up is one of my favorite releases that I own on 7-inch. It's Grafjammer with Smerenburg, and this is really cool black and roll, really catchy, black and roll death metal. Yeah, you can call it many genres, but this is really cool. This is side Jammer and Graf, which combines makes the band name. Lyrics, band picture and information. So if you like, let's say Archgoat, but a tad more into rock, hard rock mixed into it, you will definitely love Grafjammer. Let's get it back in. Got it. Next up, Funeral Whore with Profanal, split, 2 Morbid Ways to Die. This is an old split, if I'm not mistaken, from 2006. Let's see. Doesn't say anywhere. But this is Profanal, and this is Funeral Whore. And you have heard me speak about Funeral Whore a lot, because it's one of my favorite Dutch old school death metal bands, and they really produce some awesome stuff. I've done a review of their latest album, and I highly recommend you check this one, because Profanal also makes some old school death metal fucking madness. Next up, I've got 2 of these. This is one of the splatters and the regular black one. This is the very last release of Ecocide with When the Stars Align, and on the back it has a cover of a zombie ritual of death. This is the last thing that Ecocide has done. After they split up, they wanted to do one more release, and it was going to be this one. This is the grey marbled one, and I'm only gonna show this one because who really wants to see the black one. And it has been released on SCR Records from Germany, if I'm not mistaken. And you can see the artwork a little bit. Yeah, that's the way. It's Cthulhu, and they're the 2-piece. There were a 3-piece here, and they have been a 4-piece and a 3-piece band for quite some time. And Sonia is right now in a death metal band called Shade of Hatred, and Bas and Dennis are in a old school death metal band called Gorged as we speak, and I highly recommend you check those both out. Next up, a controversial one, but I fucking love it. This is Bring Me the Horizon with Follow You. Now this is live from Maida Valley, and if you can see, I paid 23 euros for it, and you can buy it on Discogs for fucking 5 or 6 euros. I got ripped off, but this is the Record Store Day release, and it has Drown and Throne on it. Next one, also from Bring Me the Horizon. This is True Friends. Only has True Friends on the back, and here it is. I'm trying to get every single of them. My girlfriend also has a copy of Happy Song, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, I really love the later work of Bring Me the Horizon, and if you don't, screw you. Bestial Summoning, live in Venray. Old school, raw, extremely raw black metal. I really love the just black labels on it, nothing fancy on it, no side A or B. Just raw as fuck. Check. Passage notes, track listing on the back. Recorded in 1992, so I was -1 year old when it was recorded. And I have the War Has Begun vinyl here as well. And if you don't know, Bestial Summoning, it's Dutch black metal, Dutch old school raw black metal. I got this for free from a label, but I haven't spun it yet because of my vinyl player being broken. I believe it's a label compilation or something like that. It's on red vinyl, and I got this for free. So it's really cool that labels do this, and the label is Sell Your Soul Records. Next up, Satanic Goat Ritual. This is war metal, if I'm not mistaken. And maybe you know my opinion about war metal, but this is some great war metal. And I thought it was a 12-inch, but then it arrived and it was a 7-inch, and the seller didn't say that. So, but yeah, screw it. Satanic Goat Ritual. Some passage notes. And I love, everybody loves the war ritual, let's say war metal, war black metal band name, band member names: Vic Torment or Satanic Hellthroat and 4-string Desecration, The Evil on It, Ritualistic Blood Axe, S Terra Goatskins. Just really funny, over the top names, and that you only can find in war metal bands. Next up, a noise project from my uncle. This is Sugar Coated Mind Bombs with Torture Genial, and this one has been released in 2013, just on black vinyl, but some really experimental drum, literally drum and bass. So no play button has been used over here, no computer, just drum and fucking bass. Let's get this back in, but it won't. Some really cool stuff. I had to get into this, and this is my uncle, and yeah, I really love it from time to time to put something up that doesn't make sense and really gives you that vibe. So yeah, fuck it. Really cool stuff from Sugar Coated Mind Bombs. And this one doesn't want to go back in his sleeve. I'll put it back later. Next up, my very first 7-inch. I bought this. It's Slipknot with Left Behind. I bought this from a girl in a next town village for €1, and yeah, I don't play this because fuck it. but I just keep it for sentimental value, because it was my very first 7-inch ever. Next up, Thor with Fabric of the Multiverse. And this one I really cool, do love from the lot I bought from Dying Sun Records. And it's old school death metal if I'm not mistaken. And they say it like it should be said, play at maximum volume. Does need to get back into this one. And this one has got some spins, and if you can see it anywhere, please buy it, because I really recommend it. And yeah, just buy it. It won't be that expensive. You will be surprised if you... Yeah. All these things don't want to go back, but this one does. Yes. Okay. Next up, Nachtmystium split with Zaster. It's my first Zaster and Nachtmystium item I own, and it's just on black vinyl, and I got this for a few euros, and I was like, yeah, why not? And the Zaster side and the Nachtmystium side. Both bands are, let's say, depressive, suicidal black metal bands with a very big fan base, especially Zaster, because Zaster has more material if I'm not mistaken, and yeah, I don't know what it is, guys, really, these things won't go back together. Fuck it. Next up, this is Lance with the split with the Parents of Oude Pekela. This one has been limited to 350 pieces, and I got 169. And this is old school black metal with progressive things in it, progressive elements in it, especially the Lance side. And Lance has been criticized for being an NS band, but they counterfeited with that they are not, and I believe it. And I really love the, if you can put it in, yeah, I really love that picture. Really cool Dutch black metal. Highly recommend you check it out. And it's called Excrement Terrorism of the Unholy Trinity Part 2. And my second to last one, this is a Demon a Lord with Aarstrand. And this one has been limited to 500 copies, and I've got 397. 4 songs on it, and I believe it's just on black, so those are the labels. And this one was also from that lot I bought, and this really needs to get more spins, because I don't know what kind of music this is. Yes. Okay. This one really needs to get back into, or else I'm really ashamed. And the last one, this is Breed, and I got this sent from Rotten Rolex, where I bought it. He sent me my money back with it because of big water damage to it, and he was like, yeah, this is the last copy, and if you want it you can keep it, and here you have your money, and if you don't want it, just give it away. Really cool gesture from Rotten Rolex, so big up to those guys. And I still love the record, the 7-inch. Has 6 songs on it, grindcore, as you can remember, just a few under 1 minute songs on it, and yeah, just pure fun and just pure blasting. Really cool stuff from Breed. Yeah, that was it. Those were my 7 inches, and I really hope to make more videos more often because my parents are going on holiday, and so I'm gonna make some more videos if I'm not mistaken. So that was this video, that was my 7-inch collection, and see ya!